Oh, look at these cute little nuggets. Okay, they would get adopted fast. That's a good thing. And then, oh, look at this one's face. Pretty face. Oh, good stretch. Good stretch. Okay, now this dog right here, I'm concerned right away because black dog all the way in the back of the corner, just going to be hard to get adopted because not coming up to the front. Staff showed me this picture, which caught my attention and sent the alarm bells off right away because of the drool. This is not a dog that drools. So extreme stress. Are you scared? Oh, look at those eyes. Oh. Let's do the doorknob test. Sometimes I do this. See if they'll come up to the front and just no reaction. And in fact, the exact opposite. Kind of looks away. Let's go in here. Can I come sit with you? If you were to ask someone what the number one breed is in the shelter, they would say pit bull. I'm here to tell you that's actually wrong. It's German Shepherds. And when you combine all Shepherds, they're the number one breed. I'd say followed by Huskies. And this isn't every shelter. This is what I'm seeing. And a lot of people will say, oh, well, that's not the case at our shelter. But I question, how long has it been since you've been there? I think you might be surprised at how many Shepherds are in the shelter. And there really is nothing more beautiful than a black shepherd. But they don't fare well in a shelter environment. Most shepherds don't, because they're meant to be out working. They're very focused and prey driven. And it's almost like every sound, every movement is amplified in the shelter, and it's really hard on them. And the whole staff and team here know that. When I walked in the door today, this happens sometimes. They all pointed, they said, there's a dog you got to sit with. I immediately came in here. I didn't even want to know the story. I mean, this one's not moving at all. I want to get close to my phone and see. I can't tell if this dog's a boy or a girl. I'm nervous right now, and I think that's important to acknowledge. When you're around a dog and you're nervous or you're scared, I don't think it's about not being scared. It's about acknowledging that you're nervous or scared. And I'm nervous right now. And the reason I'm nervous, even though I sit with a lot of dogs, is because I can't get a read on this dog. When I sit with dogs that are shut down or that are scared, and they're really like trying to melt into the corner or get away or dart out the door, these are all really good things because I'm able to read their body language. This black shepherd is almost so scared and stoic at the same time, I can't get a read. There's no reaction to the movements that I'm making. We're going to try a treat here in a minute. That's one of the very first things I can do to see if we can get any sort of shift and let them know that I come as a friend. And I know this one has a story that I almost don't want to hear. I try not to get the story when I come in the door, and I'll tell you why here in a minute. But first, let's try a treat. I'm just going to toss one over there. I'll go ahead and sit down. I mean, the good thing is this one's not reacting or moving. But I have to be careful because I've seen in these situations where a dog will very quickly react. And this is what can lead to dog bites. Because you just keep putting pressure on the dog, you don't get a reading. You keep putting pressure on the dog, you don't get a reading. You get the reaction that you don't want. Let's try another treat. Okay, we have a little movement, a little nose work, so that's good. I don't think this is going to work, and this makes me a little nervous, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try to just do the whole stick to give us some distance and see if there's any interest in that. I think the reason when you see a really pretty black shepherd like this shut down, that it just is so alarming, and it just puts me into a state of sadness, is because you just want your dog to be happy and to be wagging their tail and to come up to you and be as excited to greet you as you are them. And so when you see a dog in this state, you go, what happened? Like, what went wrong? Outside of just coming to the shelter, there's more than that here. And this is what happens when you bring your dog to a shelter. They can't comprehend what's going on, and they go into near shutdown mode most of the time. But there's something deeper here with this dog, you can tell. Not interested in treats, just wants me to go away. But we're going to find out their story here in a minute. I'm going to try one more treat, because there was a little nose work on the last one. Let's try one more time and see what we can get. Okay, not eating the treat, but doesn't matter. There was acceptance of the treat. That, I'll take that. I was doing a little dance on the inside. Maybe a little bit of it came out also. That makes me happy. There's hope. All I need sometimes is just a little crack in the door so I can get my foot in there, and then I'm like, hi, we're best friends. I love you. You're gonna love me. It's gonna be okay. We are now bonded forever. This is good. That little moment right there is a bigger deal. If you've ever had something like that happen in your life where you just really in your hardest time and someone just reaches out, even if it's just in the slightest way, it sticks with you forever. One time when I was going through a really hard time in my life, I had a friend that I just dumped everything on them, and they said, I don't know how, but we're going to get through this. We're going to get through this. Most of the time, people would say, you're going to get through this. You're going to be okay. That small tweak has stuck with me my entire life, and I will always be in that friend's debt. And right here, that little moment, that dog taking the treat, when you're with your dog, your best friend, it's a we. It's not a me or a you. And that's what's so amazing about dogs. And when I come in here and I sit down, if all else fails, I can't save every single dog. But if I can be here with them in the moment and show them love, and we're going to get through this moment together, the hardest part is done. That means the world. Did you hear that little sigh? I don't know if you could pick it up on the audio, but she did the sigh. When my dog at home, when they do that, I always just crack up, because I'm like, what are they sighing about? Like, are they worrying about bills they got to pay? You know, are they worried about what the next meal is going to be? What are they going to choose? It's really cute, but I always wonder, like, what are you sighing about? Here, this one has a lot to sigh about. I want to break that treat up into smaller pieces. I don't want to take the treat away. I never want to take something away from a dog in this state. I'm going to do a bigger piece again, but I'm going to try not to do the whole stick. I'm going to do a smaller piece to see if the bite size will matter. But now that I know that it's okay to create some closeness, I'm going to look away. You see how this one checked to see if I was looking or not? And I was kind of looking. I should have been just completely looking away, because I would love those chompers to get working. The more we can get the nose, the taste buds, just the gland salivating, it just helps, right? It just loosens you up. It's like if you're having a hard time, you go sit down and have a coffee with someone, or a meal, just loosens you up a little bit. No, sorry, didn't look at you. We made eye contact. Awkward. No, she's still not eating them. We're going to get there. You just wait. Just hold on. Just keep watching. But she will be eating treats by the end of this. I just know it. We can do it. I think we need to find out her story, because that might tell us a lot. Because I can't really see her right now in the camera. She's just a black dot to me because my little camera screen's so small. So I want to get her story, and then I want to inch a little closer, and I want to see if I can get a little more, just close proximity. The tough thing about these condos is it gives a lot of space, and those little kennels, it's just easier because there's nowhere for the dog to go. She's observant. There are people walking by right now, and she's watching people. Like, well, she's shut down with her body. Her face is saying a lot, if you can just see it. Okay, let's call Alexis here. Alexis has been out there. I've seen her zipping back and forth. She goes around and gets all the information. She looks on the computer for the information to get the story. Because a lot of it, sometimes it's rumors, or what people hear. And we want to check the system and see if we can validate some of those rumors. Hey, I'm sitting with this black shepherd in here, as you saw. Do you need more time, or have you been able to pull some of the details together?
I was actually pulling some details right when you called. I don't know if you want to hear everything or not. It is a pretty tragic story.
Oh, no. I think I need to. I was telling everyone, I don't know if I finished my thought. I was telling everyone, I try not to get the story before I come in here because I don't want to put that on the dog. I want to come in just for a moment, and I see this happen a lot at a shelter. The dog will be marked aggressive, and they're absolutely not aggressive. It was just the environment, the way that they were being pressured into a reaction. And so I don't want that with the dog. I just want to be able to come in, assess, and see I am not nervous. There's no fear. I know that this dog is willing to extend themselves some because they're willing to take a treat, not eat it yet, but take a treat. So, and then we can get the information. And also I want to bring you guys with me on this journey because it's important, I think, to show you how often I'm wrong, how my assumptions are wrong. And that's okay, right? We've got to work together to get to the result, to help them. And you can go do this too, right? You don't have to be an expert or a pro or perfect. It's okay to mess up along the way. That's how you get there. You know what? I've been wanting to do this actually for a while. Going to be really hard to get her adopted. Black shepherds that hide in the corner, the last ones to go out the door. But Sundays for Dogs, the dog food company, is fantastic at sponsoring our videos. They've been a partner of ours for a while. It's what my dog Kobe eats at home. It's done wonders for him because it's real food. You can pronounce all the ingredients. I'll tell you more about them later. But Alexis, when we're done, can we call Sundays and see if they're willing to give food for an entire year for this dog just to help so that if someone's adopting this dog, they get a little extra support?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. I'll link. You just go to rockykanaka.com/Sundays and they provide you guys the biggest discount. You won't find a bigger discount than what I'm giving you, 50% off for Sunday's dog food. So try it. Support the sponsors that are supporting us and the believe in helping these dogs. But I'm going to do that because I already know it's going to be really hard to get this dog adopted. Okay, more on that later. First, let's talk about this one's story. Okay, so first, I can't see, and I'm trying not to make eye contact because it's making this one really nervous. Boy or a girl?
She is a girl.
How old? Young, right?
Yeah, she's only about 10 months old, so she is basically still a puppy. Yeah,
it's funny. I can barely even see her, and I can feel the puppy energy because she's got so much curiosity in her eyes and her facial expression for what I did see when I peek at her. But Alexis, I'm telling you, every time I peek at her, she looks at me, and then it's that really awkward, oh, we made eye contact. Oh my gosh, that puppy awkwardness,
Yeah, she's definitely needs a lot more time with other people and dogs and whatnot, for sure.
Okay, what do we? All right, tell me some stuff.
So, this is actually her second time here.
Well, okay.
Earlier this year, back in February.
All right, so no wonder she's disappointed already.
She originally came in as a stray. She was found on the Good Samaritan's land by herself, scared and alone. It was a really large property, so she was just kind of huddled in a corner out there.
Okay.
They brought her in. And they found out that pairing her up with another dog was really helpful, so she did much better. And then she was actually adopted.
Good. Okay, but that stinks because then that person brought her back? Or they found her, or what?
So that was back in February.
Okay.
And then she recently just got returned because, according to the owner, her husband had passed away. And it was very sudden. And she now has to move away. And when she came in to bring this girl in, she was very distraught, crying, and the staff's, hearts were broken. Even Lucy cried when she left. So there was definitely a connection, a love there. So it was really sad all around.
Oh, Do we have a name for her?
It's Lucy.
Wait, Lucy. Oh, so Lucy cried? She was crying?
Yeah, Lucy was crying, whining when the owner had to drop her off.
Oh.
And the owner herself was very distraught, very upset about having to make the decision.
Yeah, now I know why she's sighing so much. Oh, Lucy, I am so sorry. Like, we're going to do this scoop. You just watch, because I just want to scoop you up in my arms, Lucy, and just hug you and tell you it's okay. You know what? I'm going to. Okay, let's get everything else out. Is there anything else we need to know?
Well, the owner, just did the best she could, giving any info about her possible that, she had learned about her over the last, half a year or so. Just stuff like they had a pool and she can swim in the pool. And she is obedience trained also, apparently. Oh,
wow. Okay, we'll have to see if she can do some tricks with me here in a little bit if we get her to warm up enough.
Exactly. And an interesting fact, too, is how I mentioned earlier about doing better when she's paired up.
Yeah.
She was actually paired up with another dog up until this morning. That dog was Reese, the girl that we sat with not so long ago.
Oh,
and
yeah.
she was actually rescued this morning, which is why she is no longer paired up with another dog.
If you've ever seen a person in that fear state, or you've ever been in that fear state where everything in your body elicits fear, you just can't think straight. You can't even think in the moment. You can't think about yesterday or tomorrow or right now. You're just in full shutdown mode. And I'm just trying a little tension on the lead. I call it the 2-finger tension. And we're going to invite her to a treat. Great. Let's do a little mini pup date. You guys, you don't have to wait for the pup date video on this one. Little mini pup date. Reese has been adopted. And show them the picture too, because her little picture of her getting in the car, someone's going to run Reese to their new home. Yeah, I mean, how great is that? Like, Phil's there and Mark, and they're just so happy that Reese is going to their new home. Mark's a volunteer here and has done some work, and Phil is a facilities manager here. And that's what's so neat about Animal Friends of the Valleys and this shelter, is that people are so passionate. Is one of the reasons I just love this place so much. And everyone most people in dog rescue across the nation are just so passionate about what they do. They're typically overworked, underpaid, and they just put their whole heart into things. Okay, anything else that I should know?
No, she's just going to need a lot of love and patience. And, we know she's obviously been with other dogs and she was paired with Reese. She just definitely needs a new home. I'm
going to spend some time with her. We're going to try. I've got some ideas. Just wait, guys. Just wait. Oh, she's eating the treats. She's eating the treats. It's like she knows we understand her now, and now she can let her guard down a little bit. That is so awesome. That is amazing. She certainly didn't understand every word we're saying, but she feels the emotion, like just the chills I'm getting. Okay, I'm going to talk with her. Alexis, can you work with Cheryl or Phil and the team and see if we can bring another dog in here so that she's not by herself? Not right this second, but stick around to the end of the video. I'll show you. This may not happen right in this moment, but we'll make sure we get footage of that, whether that happens, later today or tomorrow. You can't just throw any dog in here. You got to make sure it's the right fit. But stick around to the end of the video and we will pair them up. Alexis, thank you. I might buzz you in a little bit, okay?
Sounds good.
Okay, let's scoot back with Lucy here. Let's see. Okay, it's okay. I did it a little fast. I'm sorry. Okay, Lucy, let's see if we can get you a little treat here. Isn't it wild how when we take a moment to learn about each other, pet or people, that the understanding just goes so far? Like, now she's taking treats. I didn't think it was going to happen that soon, but because she knows that I understand her, she's just more likely to take a treat and go. Of course, as soon as I say that, she's not taking the treat. There's been a lot of drama lately of like YouTubers staging their videos. Well, Not happening here. You get all the mess ups. Let's take a moment and let's tell her how valuable she is. And I'm going to make some eye contact because I think she'll be comfortable with that now. Lucy, I'm sorry, baby girl. I know that your dad loved you a lot and that unfortunately he had to leave, and hopefully one day you'll be reunited. And it's hard and it's not supposed to work that way. A lot of times dogs are the ones that leave us first, or just on different time spans. But you're loved, you know that? And I'm sorry that you're going through this. I'm sorry the family's going through that and had to make this decision, but I have empathy. And I guess I throw it out to you too. Do you think that's the right decision? That, was his dad's dog and mom can't do it now and has to move maybe with family, or, who knows? Is that the right thing, or how do you feel about that? I try and have empathy because you don't know what they're going through. You can tell she's going through a lot and she's missing her best friend. But I have good news for you, Lucy. We met, you and I. And you can close your eyes. You can relax because you're safe now. And it's going to be okay. I promise. Because Lucy, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. Yeah, you're a good girl. Has somebody told you you're a good girl before? I think they have. You are a good girl. Do you want a treat? Do you want a treat? Here, do you want a treat? You want to eat out of my hand? Yeah, that's a good girl. You can smell me. You can give me kisses. That's okay. Yeah, you're a good girl, Lucy. Here, you want this treat? You're so good girl. Hi, Lucy. Lucy, do you know any tricks? Do you know how to sit? Do you know how to lay down? Lucy, can you shake? Can you shake? You can tell these words mean things to her. Lucy, you are a pretty girl, and everything that you're going through right now is not your fault. You don't deserve any of this. You didn't do anything wrong. And I know it doesn't make a lot of sense because you're right back here, and you probably loved so much and gave so much of yourself. I know, because you're a shepherd, and that's what shepherds do. And you don't understand why Dad's not here anymore and why you're here. But I'm here to tell you that you're loved. I take one look at you and I know what an awesome dog you are. And you're going to have the rest of your life. A new family is going to come in and they're going to love you so much. And it's not going to take away the pain of losing Dad. But I bet you get a brand new dad that loves you just as much. It's interesting when I'm giving her these positive affirmations that she's actually starting to fall asleep. And you see that happen a lot of times with shelter dogs when they get comfortable because they've come into the shelter environment and they are on guard, especially shepherds, German shepherds. This is what they do. They guard. They're the watchmen of the dog world. And so when they get a little comfort, they go, okay, I can relax a little bit. And that relaxation turns into, oh my goodness, I haven't slept in 24 hours or longer. I want to get her out of this state. And so I want to try something here. But first, I'm going to try some affection. And then we're going to try to do some tricks. Because if she's trained and she can do tricks, that'll help her open up a little bit, because then she'll have some work, which is what German shepherds are built to do. Hi. Hi. Go right here. That's a good girl. Yeah. That's a good girl. Yeah. Does that feel good? Huh? Does that feel good? Oh, yeah. That's a good girl. You're a good girl, Lucy. You're a good girl, Lucy. Oh, yeah. That feel good. Okay. Okay. Let's give you some love. Let's go pressure on that cranium there. Yeah. A little relief. That's a good girl. She's so tense right now. That's a good girl. You want a treat? You want a treat? Here, right here. Yeah. Yeah, lighten up a little bit here. You want to make it smaller? Okay, you get that one. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. That affection is good. It's well received. That makes me really happy. Here, let me try little bits. Little bits and treats. Okay, here. There's this one. Yeah, good girl. That's a good girl. Some treats, some affection, kind of put those together, just like I'm sure she got from her last family. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's a good girl. We're going to go slow. Notice I don't just pet all the way down her body, because I don't know. I don't know if she has any sensitive areas. We take it slow. Like, we're just doing the head and the neck right now. I don't want to go straight to her rear end because that might make her really nervous and make her jump. And so we just kind of take it slow. But I'll get a little closer. Hi, girl. Hi. Hi, to mama. Hi. Hi. Lucy, you're a good girl. You're a good little puppy. She is so pretty. You can tell she's been well taken care of because she's got this black coat that is so shiny. That makes me really happy. Yeah, hi. But we're going to need someone that will continue to take care of you in that way. Yeah, here you go. That's a cool. Oh, that's a good girl. Yeah. Is that good? Yeah, you still unsure? Hi. Oh, that's a good girl. Yeah, that's a good girl. Okay. That's okay. I try to do it with the affection of push and a pull, right? I don't want to just keep doing it because I want to give her the chance to just take a little breather and then come back in if she wants to. What's really neat is if we see if she'll end up coming to me for more affection. That's how we'll know, okay, we've done the right thing here. It'll be interesting to see the next dog we pair her up with. Reese was also very withdrawn, and over time we worked with her to get her out of her shell. But it'll be interesting to see the next dog we pair her up with, how she does with that. And like I said, we'll show that at the end of this video here. But a little paw movement. Okay. I'm going to try right back here. Are you comfy with that? Yeah. Girl. Is that comfortable? It is a good girl. So look away. Yeah. There's a little pressure on, a little pressure off. I found that's the best way to just kind of ease into it and not just be all over the dog all at the same time. I've seen people do that before, and I just, on the inside, I'm like, no. I think it's not their fault. They don't know, but they'll just just go up and just hug the dog and love. And sometimes that's a lot. I would love it. I love big hugs and affection, but not every dog in this state loves it. And that's what we're here for, are the dogs, right? Let's try to get her out of her shell. She's likely a dog that can walk. So I'm going to try to leash her up a little bit. Now, she's not on the walking program yet, so we can't take her out. But even if we do some loops here in the kennel, and we try some things like sit and shake and lay down, that can a lot of times help. It can open a dog up because it gives them purpose, like we were talking about. So let's try it. Hi. Okay, this right here is just my lead. I'm going to check that out. It's clean. I put that through the washing machine this weekend. Okay, I'm just going to put it right here. There you go. Is that okay? Yeah, that's a good girl. She already knows. She's already kind of getting up. Yeah. And then we're going to go for a little walk. Would that be okay? Huh? We're going to keep it really loose. I want her to be able to slip out. We're not trying to, I have her in a safe environment. So if she's really uncomfortable with it and she wants to slip out of it, that's okay. There we go. I'm going to make that too tight. Okay, so let's try. Let's see if she'll walk with me. And look at that. Look at that. What a difference. Look at that. Wow. Wow. That makes me so happy. Here. Okay. Let's move around a little bit more. A little more movement. And the whole time she's shut down in the corner. We do a little lead. And now, look at that. She's moving around. Okay, come on. Good girl. What a good dog. Like, the fact that you could have a puppy that is well trained. Can you sit? Lucy, sit. Good girl, Lucy. Good girl. That's a good girl, Lucy. Yay. Good girl. Look at that. She acknowledged her name and she really thought about it. And that wasn't like a sit because you're telling me to. That was okay, I'm going to trust you enough to sit. Hi, can you shake? Lucy? We're not there yet. Okay, can we lay down? You want to lay down? You'll go lay down over there? Okay, that's okay. You want to lay down on my blanket? Okay, that's okay. You want to lay down? Lucy, you want to lay down? I have some big news. I have a little tail wag. Okay. Well, thank you. Okay, that's good. Hi, thank you. Yeah, you on train? That's good. Thank you for the kisses. You're a good girl. I want to pet this little white area on your chest. That's more for me than for you. Her little white mark. I love when you see, like, I couldn't even see that. I just saw an all black shepherd. And then she's got the little white chest hair. Hi. Lucy, you're so cute. You're stunning is what you are. Look at that. Hi, you're stunning. Yeah. Yeah. Good girl. Good girl, Lucy. Good girl. It's pretty cute how she's sitting on my blanket. That makes me really happy because that, it's a sign of affection. She's showing me that, like, she's comfortable with me. Yeah. Good girl. And this is so great. This is so amazing. So awesome. It makes me so happy. You're so wonderful. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. You got another piece of treat? Okay. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Unbelievable. What a difference. What a difference. We can get you out of your shell for sure. Oh, you want the big piece? That's amazing. Her confidence level, you can see it growing by the size of the treat that she's taking. Okay, I want to go get that other big stick because now I just have these little 2 pieces left. She's comfortable enough to be eating, which is really awesome. Hi. That's a good girl. I'm going to go over here and try to grab this other treat. I'll just switch around here. I don't want you going in the corner. And I also want to try to get this phone on her little face because it's so cute. Hi. I just spend all day with you, sweetie. Hi. What's unbelievable, what's so amazing about dogs is you saw this shut down dog and it's only been, well, here, I'll tell you exactly. It's been 48 minutes and 34 seconds. And in that time, she decided that it would be okay to trust me. Which is just so unbelievable. Here you go. There's some people outside walking around that she's looking at. Yeah, girl. It's a good girl. I think you might want to do the scoop. Oh, come here. Little come over my lap. You want to come over here? You want to come over here? You want to come over here? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Okay. You were going to come on my lap, and then you went for the behind the lap. But still pretty cute, though, huh? It's so cute. Yeah, I can't see your face. There it is. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Got my new cuddle buddy here. I want to let her just cuddle with me for a little bit. And you guys have been sending packages. It's unbelievable how many packages you guys are sending to the post office. I almost want to say, like, I love you guys so much, but I almost want to say, like, don't send them because the poor little small business UPS store, they're like, oh no, here these guys coming in. But it is fun. And you know what? Who cares about me? And I was going to say, who cares about the UPS store? We do. But more so if the dog, it's for the dog. So that's pretty cool. But I see Alexis out there with some packages. And hey, you want to bring some of those packages in, Alexis? Yeah, perfect. She's going to bring some in. Hi. You want to come up here? You want to come up here? Or you want to just stay right there? I think this is a pretty good, I know it's not the scoop, but it's a pretty good scoop. Like the fact that she's letting me hang out with her like this. It's okay. Look at those eyes. Thank you. Okay, so we have a package here. You want to check it out? This is mail, and what people send it is like, I don't know, it's hard to explain mail. They send it from their location, and it gets to us magically. When you send stuff, I put the post office box address down below in the description. When you send stuff, send it as if you don't know the dog that I'm going to be sitting with, and that it could be for that dog, because that's what we do. I'm sitting with the dogs. Okay, let's see. We've got looks like some cool jewelry here. Okay, what do we have here? Let's see. We've got a note. All right, this is what we call a letter. You want to read it with me? All right, dear Rocky, I've been watching your Sitting with Dogs videos for a while now, and I want to say thank you. Thank you. Before I saw your videos, I might have said I was a lot more of a cat person. Oh, we've got someone that's converted over to dogs. I saw my first video of you working with Princess. Oh, Lucy, I should tell you about Princess. She was a German Shepherd too, and she was a little shut down. But let me tell you, she came around, and she's living happily ever after now, just like you're going to be. And my heart flipped, and I became a dog person too. That's awesome. It is so funny how they're dog people and they're cat people. But did you know, I don't know if this is 100% accurate statistic, but majority of households in the U.S. that have a pet have a dog and a cat. That would mean like 60% of U.S. households have a dog and a cat. So I don't know what this whole sides game is. I love dogs and cats, by the way. Okay. I love Little Bean, and if I lived in California and could have dogs, I would have adopted Sylvia. Are you going to eat that whole thing? You are, huh? You can have it. You want me to hold it for you? I've sent a few bracelets that I've made. Thought the shelter might be able to sell them in their shop to help with the work they're doing. That's really cool, Diane. Thank you. And that would be great. So the shelter has a store. So when you come in, they have a store. You can buy things, and all those funds go to the shelter to help these pets. So look at these bracelets that Diane made. This is amazing. This is some real talent. Look at this. Wow. That is so pretty. You want to smell it? It's not for eating. I thought you were going to try to eat it. Look at that. That's neat. And there are a bunch of them here. Wow, so cool. The shop will sell these for sure. I wish you would have put prices on there, Diane. You did great, by the way, but I don't know where to price them at. I mean, they're really neat. Look at that. Wow. Diane, thank you. And it looks like there are about 10 of these in here. And so that'll help the shelter raise some funds. That's really thoughtful, Diane. Thank you. I'm glad you're on the dog and the cat side now with us. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Is this fun, Lucy? Are you having fun? You are, huh? It's interesting, right? Because if you see Lucy in this camera or this camera, like you can't see a whole lot of what's going on. But if you see this close up and you see her little face, her little facial expressions, and just what an amazing coat she has, how pretty she is, it just tells so much more of the story, doesn't it? Turns out, too, we have a real treat lover here. She's like stealing the whole treat stick. You want to try to give her a treat stick and see if she'll take it from you?
Hi, honey. There you go. It's okay. Yeah, you could probably give it to her. She's at least bonded with you right now.
She's
a little nervous with me in the room. You can have the
thank you. All right. It's not you.
Well,
it's not her
I
either,
know.
but.
Yeah, but I don't blame her.
Yeah, after all she's been through. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, we have a neat letter here. Okay, let's see. Look at that. Look at the thoughtfulness in this. The envelope even has pictures of you on there, Lucy. These your relatives? Okay, let's see what we have. Oh, wow. That's cool. Okay, look at that. Pull. Okay. Wow. How neat is that? Thanks for bringing the color into our lives. Cool. Oh, okay. So Renee and Bingo did this right. They said a little hope of encouragement for whichever pup you may be sitting with. Look at this. Lucy, it says, I will be getting adopted soon. Well, you could just wear that around your neck, because with that cute face and people understanding why you're in this situation, I think this will be you next for sure. Renee and Bingo, thank you. And thank you for the kind words. This is very thoughtful. Maybe the most amazing card I've ever received. Should we take a little treat break here? They're working on finding your new neighbor. Now, here's the thing. We're going to get you someone else in here that you can hang out with, because you obviously do better with someone. Look at this. Look at this sweet girl. Look at this. Always cute. You just like to hide in the little pocket right there, don't you? You'd like to hide in that little pocket. Yeah. Hang on, and treat. And that one little ear. That little cute little ear. It's funny how she's just more comfortable in the pocket here. Thank you.
And Sundays got back.
You okay?
They are absolutely on board.
Oh, yes. Okay, that's great. Thank you. That'll be perfect because she's got such a pretty black coat right now. And with dogs like this, with a coat that's so important, the right kind of food goes a long way. And because it's air-dried food and it's real ingredients, co-founded by an actual veterinarian, we just know now that she's going to be fed the best possible food she could for an entire year. So whoever adopts her, you're going to get food from Sundays for an entire year. So I will put the link right here on this video. Just go to rockykanaka.com/Sundays. You get 50% off, and they're going to be covering her for an entire year. And they've been such a big help in us being able to help these dogs. So Sundays, thanks for sponsoring this video. Go check them out. Okay, let's see what this last package is, and then let's see who your new neighbor friend's going to be. But hold on, let's do a treat break. It's interesting, like if there's someone walking by or looking in her kennel, she won't take a treat. There's someone right there right now. She's being super shy. The most shy dog. But it's okay. Like, it's okay. Not every dog has to be like that picturesque, like, Lassie, where they're just like full confidence, out running around. It's okay to have a dog that's a little shy that looks to you for leadership. Like, I think that's fantastic. Like, that's what we're here for, right? Is to help guide these pups. Okay. We got one right here. You want to check it out? Always let your dog check things out with you. It goes a long way. I think the best lesson I ever had of that was my current dog, Kobe, is blind. And so I have to let him check everything out, or it just induces such high anxiety. What in this? Oh my goodness. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun for you, Lucy. Okay. Oh, what is this? Well, this makes me happy and sad. This is my late dog, Flip, my soul dog. And that's really neat. Whoa, look at that. Whoa, that's cool. You guys are so creative. Look at, how are you guys so unbelievable? This is so cool. All right, where does it start? Here, let's see. I think, yeah. Well, it starts anywhere, huh? Those we love, those who love don't go away. They walk beside us every day. Unseen, unheard, but always near, still loved, still missed, and very dear. Wishing us hope in the midst of sorrow, offering comfort in the midst of pain, both today and tomorrow. It's so true. Like, Lucy is obviously in pain, and we are here comforting her. When I lost Flip, I still am obviously in pain, and you guys are here. We're here as a community together, especially the members group. Like, thank you so much. Everyone who's a member, thank you. It helps us continue to do what we're doing. It helps with the team, and it's just such a neat community of people who understand. Like, if you've ever lost a dog, or you're new to this journey and you want to learn how to foster or adopt, being a member is one of the best ways to be a part of that community, and it's just neat. And you're the first to know when dogs get adopted. Unfortunately, if they get returned, in many cases, I pre-release videos before I send them out to the public, ad-free, and it's just kind of fun because we all get to conversate in the comments. So hit the join button. I'd love to have you become a member. Never forget that in between hello and goodbye, there was so much love. And so true. Look at this little one. I can keep you in my little pocket all day. All day. Who sent this, though? Where's, let's find out. Oh, and there's something in here for you. Okay. Let's see. Is there a letter in here? Is it on the card? I just want to say thank you. The most amazing card ever. Like, the amount of work that went into putting this thing together. So cool. Okay, well, I'll find that out here in a minute. But look, you have some toys. Do you like toys? Oh, that's cute. You like toys? Your little shepherd ears popped up there. Shepherds love these toys, especially toys that have squeakers. And the no stuffing is great because shepherds are so good at getting the stuffing out. So this is just a little more silent. Yeah, she does like that. We're gonna leave those here with Lucy. We'll leave this one. Look, you have another one in case you get a friend. Okay, this one's an alligator. Yeah, I'm gonna leave all these with you so you can play and have fun. Leanne, thank you. This is really awesome. Just a little overthinking. When my soul dog passed a few years ago, I made myself a card to celebrate his beautiful life. That is so important. Like, you can't just sit in the sadness all the time. You really have to celebrate how amazing your time together was. And as a token of appreciation, made a card for you to remember flip by. That's really neat. I can't wait to show my family too. Your videos make me smile, knowing and seeing that there are good people in this world. And thank you. But just remember, I am just the face of you guys. Like, the fact that there are millions of you following and watching is just a reflection on how amazing you are and how amazing like the staff and the team here are at the shelter. I just happen to put it on video. Like, I deserve no more accolades than the person volunteering or you for sharing this video. And that's the number one way to help these dogs. Like, yes, I would love to have you subscribe, become a member, buy some of these dog food to support our sponsors and get your dog some really great food. But the number one thing above all else is just watching and sharing this, because the sharing leads to adoption. It is not easy getting a black shepherd adopted. And years ago, I may not have been able to do that. But because of you, we can do that now. We can come together and we can tell her story and we can get her into a loving home. Otherwise, her story may have just gone untold forever. No one would have known that she just lost her dad and lost her family. I feel a little emotional because of everything you guys have given me, or more so, her. The other dogs that we've been able to help. So thank you. Lan, thank you. Okay, now let's see if we can get you a friend. And thank you. Oh, she's asleep. It's definitely the hardest part, leaving them. Like, it's just been about an hour and 20 minutes or so. And we've come this far and she's getting to rest. But the good thing is when I leave, I think she'll just rest a little better. She's got my blanket now. And so that'll help her remember me by. And then for you guys, you'll see it right away. But here in a few hours, we'll get her a friend. But I want her to just rest a little while. I'm going to leave these treats for her. And then I'm going to leave these toys for her so that she just has some comfort and some peace. Okay? You're safe from here, girl. I'm really going to need you guys on this one. Okay, so good news. Phil was actually able to help out, which I really appreciate because he was super busy. And Trent is also jumping in. They found a husky who's really friendly, and so we're going to try that first. Okay, at first, pretty friendly greeting. That's good. Lucy's tail isn't extremely tucked or anything like that. It's not happy and wagging, but she's not in complete fear. The husky, as you can see, is just as happy as can be. It looks like Lucy's retreating a little bit, kind of shutting down more versus opening up more. That should happen over time naturally. Okay, this is good. Not running away or snapping back. Okay, our husky friend's a little too friendly. It might be too much. I mean, the goal is for them to just be able to get along. But if the husky is too eager, then that will just stress Lucy out more versus giving her companionship. Phil tries to comfort Lucy and let her know that it's going to be okay. And they're going to give it one more try.
Somebody that's mellow.
I think Trent said it right. We gotta find someone that's mellow. Thank you, husky, for being so friendly, but it's too much. It's just too much. Okay, let's try dog number 2. This is a Chow Chow mama, and she could really use this companionship too because she recently had puppies that got adopted, and so now it's just her. All right, we have Lucy's tail down, the Chow Chow mama's tail up. Initial hello is good. Phil showing comfort. He's so good with these dogs. Look at Lucy's tail though, just certainly still tucked. Trent thinks maybe Lucy is concerned more about him than the Chow Chow. So he does something that I really love here. He sits with dogs. It's pretty insightful of Trent to realize that maybe Lucy's a little nervous of him, so he just steps back to give some breathing room. All right, as a little time passes and both leashes are dropped, they seem to be doing okay.
You can tell Lucy starts to relax a little bit. She's okay with Sky. She's becoming okay with Trent. This could be a good fit. Well, still a little nervous about Trent. But the thing is, they don't need to be best friends. They just have to know that they're okay in each other's presence. Okay, right here, they step out of the room. They put some food down to make sure there's no food aggression. Everything seems fine. I think we have a match, and this is going to be a good deal. And look at them together. They're fantastic. All right, thanks. I'll see you soon on the next Sitting with Dogs. Okay, that was great. All right, don't forget, go to rockykanaka.com/Sundays and get some amazing food for your dog at 50% off. And check out this next Sitting with Dogs video.